This information I send in to you, Mr. to go to the Russia government to know that there is the hand in Canada casting crime behind your country by Muslim or other culture, India, in Canadian Security Service building, Ontario. To not we connect or I raise in your country by they do negative behind my information, behind the internet, behind the page, they lock in behind the internet by you can call Islamic Muslim terrorists. Government of Canada know that already. Justin Tutor, these people is terrorists. They give job to these people in their country to save their future by Islamic Muslim terrorists in the world. I send it to you, gentlemen, to know that according to the Space Gods CIA department, FBI was the first department in the world was responsible for Canada terrorist movement, what they did behind my future. So this information must go to many people to know that European government be biggest responsibility if they don't stand up by Russia government, Putin, and Saudi Arabia even in Saudi Arabia to raise in their side and bring against the Canada lawsuit to freezing government of Canada internet and bank money. Because we are talking about third world, gentlemen, I bring to you evidence in few days. United States be attacked in few days. Joe Biden coming on the emergency because Sandy hurricane happening to United States was not good enough. Or all this snow, I bring it to you evidence here. All this snow happening to United States is not good enough. United States cannot be knocked out before nuclear atomic explosion happening. And this I am sending to all of you, gentlemen, for this crime of the Canada, this is Canada. For this crime of the Canadian Security Service, multicultural in Ontario, Toronto, connected to BC, Vancouver, in that Canadian Security Service by Islamic Muslim terrorists, they bring into all of you major war. This war can first department be attacked under my investigation is CIA and FBI for crime of the terrorist laundering money in Canada. They did not freeze, which is the CIA must work against the terrorists. We all know that, but they don't, Mr. Or FBI going to work against the terrorists, but they don't, Mr. They let terrorist movement carry on, and they go against the Tehran. FBI department go against the Tehran when Tehran stand up against the terrorists, but FBI department not going against the Canada when they know that Canada bring laundering terrorist money in Canada, investment in Ontario, Toronto in their bank, and Justin Tutor signed basically that to basically sign for these people to come in and bring money in. So I am speaking to the European government and Russia government, Saudi Arabia government, those Iranian government, they are not supporting Canada, they are against Canada. And those countries, they know that they are against Canada. They stand up by vote to the European NATO to freezing government of Canada under this terrorist movement criminal investigation. Before, I can tell you right now, because let me bring to you evidence what is going to come into happening. Ladies and gentlemen, United States CIA, FBI going on the investigation for terrorist movement in Canada. They casting that. And I can send it to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, FBI department coming on the breaking world news for nuclear atomic explosion by angel of the God will attack FBI department for movement of the terrorists and Canada. They connect and they allow Canada carry on. When they invade when CIA department against the terrorists, they say we are working against our nation. which is when you go to page, CIA department say we are nation defending the nation in the world, or terrorists, we are against the terrorists. When they know that their neighbor, Canada, bring in money, terrorist money, investment in their bank, they did nothing, gentlemen, and they cost me behind my life, crime. CIA department, FBI cost behind my future, serious crime, gentlemen, by allowing Canada carry on. I bring it to you, gentlemen, because United States will not stand knockout before United States facing nuclear atom to the CIA department and FBI department. This is coming to the Sandy Hurricane very soon. CIA, United States, and FBI to bring your department on the breaking world news on the criminal investigation for you allowing Canada carry on by FBI department in Canada, supporting Canadian Canada basically behind the subjects. And this information going to many countries to know that United States, you are coming on the biggest attack ever was seen in the history in 2 days, I can say to you, or 3 days. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. In 3 days, you come in on the biggest attack CIA department, FBI, ever was seen in the history. One country be fuck off and completely be destroyed. Because you're building to building FBI, CIA, coming by a space God side here under my investigation for terrorists. Laundering money, Canada, you did not freeze. And you are guilty, United States CIA, FBI department. And your dead Navy, United States, coming on the breaking news to cry for lost, what they did lost. Because they did not stand up and freezing this country, Canada. I bring into you, ladies and gentlemen, they told end of United States coming 2022, but God waits to maybe something change. But I am telling you, all of you, to know that, gentlemen, Sandy Hurricane raising to United States to come in for biggest attack ever was seen in the history. United States pay price for CIA department and FBI department, you can call black culture even, did not stand up freezing government of Canada because their interest to Canada carry on, because Canada connect very well to this culture, and they do by Obama team very well carry on. But I must God want to bring you to the evidence, gentlemen. Angel of the God coming raised, gentlemen, to bring in government of the United States on the investigation to the world for cost for allowing Canada carry on. I bring it to you, ladies and gentlemen, this evidence of the space attack coming to the United States for major blackouts to bring in guilty who was behind all this subject causing these blackouts here coming. This is the blackout before happening, but I bring it to you, CIA, FBI department. You have not even 2 days time from today. I can say you have 2 days time from today to be to freezing government of Canada by Russia attack Canada. You don't must believe CIA department and NASA department and DIA department. You are in the last day right now. I am sending to you. If you don't stand up and attacking government of Canada by Russia, freezing government of Canada, you must believe CIA department, FBI department, you facing third war by space coming to attacking your government in United States, and your department be completely removed from the earth. For this crime, you did not stand and do your job. Because, as I told you that, your department CIA work against the terrorists when you know that Canada have investment terrorist money in Canada, their bank. So where you was, do you see that all the information is truth? They did send you, and you will receive from me many times, but you did not raise to do your job. And you casting people like me, not people, you casting angel of the God problem, CIA, FBI department, and to bring in national disaster to European and national disaster here to you very soon. National disaster to you, United States. I am sending gentlemen to the to the Russia government and Saudi Arabia, England, European to stand up against this crime of the basically Canada. If United States not stand up and freezing government of Canada, you can see that before many people die, you can see that this is a Canada. How many people from December 2022, you can say from December, from 2 months ago, from last month, December, how many people die by the weather attack in Canada? I can say many people. Car accident, bus crash down, many people die. So you are responsible, CIA, FBI department, for terrorist movement in Canada. You stand up and bringing most important part. God is not going to end it here. God is begin right now. This war is coming. God want to you understand, CIA, FBI. You are responsible to bring in government of Canada on the world breaking news can hear this information and world stand up against the Canada. You have only one choice in CIA, FBI department to cutting off your corruption, FBI department, crime you do, and stand up before too late. And Russia must raise by European, by Saudi Arabian, by few countries to vote to the NATO to shutting down government of Canada before too late. Because God want two things happening right now. Government of Canada coming on the news in 2 days, 3 days to pay me in Ontario by space national emergency, attack by space coming to the country. Or you are going to stand up to make Canada coming to pay me $7 billion before 700,000 terrain 2023, basically they pay because this disaster coming, gentlemen, from space, which is costing this. God wants all of you understand. This is the begin. This is the begin of the war for crime of the terrorist Muslim Canada in Canadian Security Service building, gentlemen. They give job. You can call India, you can call Arab Muslim, you can call Iranian people. You cannot terrace these people in Ontario, Toronto, gentlemen, which is the God command to the United States many times. USA did not his job, gentlemen, and USA coming under this investigation very, very soon. And world will see United States losing their electricity, all their satellite, because I am forcing right now a space angel of the God to attack in United States, to bring in United States black out all their electricity and satellite. I am forcing right now, gentlemen, to all the satellite in United States be destroyed. You must believe this can happen in 24 hours. This can happen in 8 hours. This can happen in 18 hours. A space attacking satellite in the United States. To bring in guilty, why CIA, FBI allow Canada walk away from terrorist movements, laundering money in their bank. Behind me, those same people locking behind my cell phone, same people locking behind my finance, behind my job, behind the internet, behind my mission, same people they are doing right now today this crime. So you are responsible, CIA department. I am sending to your department before Sudam and Gumaro, FBI and CIA, your family and yourself facing, because I can tell you one word only. I am bringing to you third war in 2 days or 3 days. If you don't stand up and do what angel of the God commands, freezing government of Canada on the terrorist movements behind my life. So I am sending to you CIA building. You never been attacked by nuclear, I can tell you that, but I can bring it to you evidence here. According to information I have, final attack will happen in nuclear explosion to your building, United States CIA, for crime of the terrorists in Canada. You allow they walk away and carry on actually, and put my life in the risk, and put my life in the middle of the nowhere, mister. So I am telling you, United States government, Washington DC, or your building, or your defense intelligence, you are all in the risk for third war attacking your country by TNT, nuclear explosion, CIA building. This war can happen in 4 days from today to your country. According to information I have, angel of the God coming so close, top of your sky, before your satellite see, they can see you, to make decision to send it to you, atomic explosion. For this crime of the Canada, you did not stand up, and by Russia, you went against the Russia, United States, when you must freeze in Canada government for terrorist movements, you went against the Russia. So I can tell you, CIA department and government of United States, Joe Biden, you are on the serious to losing your wife, your children, your land, your White House, Washington, and all your electricity and satellites. I say to you, in 3 days, mister, I prove to you this attack to your department, United States, what is going to come into happening. If you don't stand and attacking Canada, it's too late to freezing, attacking Canada government in Ottawa and by command of the Russia military, to freezing government of Canada, bank and money, and taking down this man, Justin Tutter, bringing Justin Tutter to the meeting in the somewhere secret, and when nobody there, and give deadly warning to this man to completely sign out before too late for Canada. I can say to you, gentlemen, one word only. You are not too far to Canada, cause you Sudam and Gomorrah, Joe Biden. I told you that, just one word. Your family, Joe Biden, your life is in the risk. CIA building, be first department and FBI be under attack, according to these people here. They want to attack you, CIA, FBI, by fire, nuclear fire. So this can happen by one angel hitting to your building, and Big Bang halting that city going to happen. So I am sending to you, United States government, you be direct warning, deadly warning to you, Joe Biden, deadly warning to you, CIA, deadly warning attack to you, FBI, deadly warning to your US Navy. You have 3 days to raise freezing government of Canada. Under this investigation, they don't carry on behind my future anymore. Because I tell you, CIA department, if you don't do that, you must believe it is end of the United States happening from few days, begin of the end of United States coming. By this angel, 7 archangel,